Well, politics aside, most of us don't spend much time poring over our phone bills. Well, chances are that you simply look at the amount due and pay it rather than sift through pages of fine print. Well, now here's a warning. If you don't really scrutinize your monthly statement, you may be paying much more than you're due.
Transparency in terms of my bill, because I'm not sure whether the amount which I'm paying, I've talked that much.
A billing amount is there which nobody knows why the calls are being charged.
Reliance Mobile है या फिर Vodafone है, उसके अंदर जो charges आते हैं कभी भी समझ नहीं आते हो. You just need to pay it, that's it.
That's the consumer's most common grudge against the mobile phone companies. It's backed by the National Consumer Helpline Survey in Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. Around 5,000 respondents rated 10 companies including Airtel, Vodafone, Hutch, Tata, Reliance and MTNL on an overall performance. On billing, Airtel and Vodafone were rated poorest and MTNL, Reliance, Idea fared best on clarity of their tariff plans. But on an overall performance including coverage, BBL and BSNL won the day, while Airtel, Reliance and MTNL came in 4th, 5th and 6th.
It seems that the consumer carries a notion in mind that the billing is not transparent, that there are some practices which are basically leading to overbilling, and the companies knowingly are doing that in fact.
Basically, the point is that a consumer should be able to look at the bill and work out whether the bill corresponds to his usage. For example, if you look at the call rates for say local calls, it will tell you maybe 30 paisa, 50 paisa, 1 rupee. But if you look at the number of minutes of calls you have used and the amount that you have paid, you will find that the rate actually amounts to much more. Now, so there is a lot of stuff that gets that's there in the fine print.
Most of the mobile companies gave us standard answers, and this is what one of them had to say in their defense, which was as confusing as their bills. When a customer calls for inquiry, we analyze the reasons for the query to have arisen and modify the way items are stated in the bill, in order to avoid scope for query by any other customers on the same issue. The standard customer desk response, isn't it? So what are the choices for the harried client?
Definitely I'll change my service.
And that's thanks to the little choice available to the customer, but we won't mind more. In New Delhi, Sonal Vij for NDTV.